Scott here from SGA for the Command Tip of the Week. Today we're in Kansas City, Missouri in front of Fire Station 19, and we're going to discuss fire conditions as they relate to a secondary size-up and why this information is important. We should predict fire conditions by observing smoke behavior and location. You evaluate the smoke and location to determine what type of fire you're dealing with. We use the smoke to determine whether we have a structure fire or a room of contents fire. You should also identify the location of the fire, and after that 360-degree assessment we will have a more complete picture of the location of that fire. If the smoke is turbulent, then there is a reasonable interpretation that that fire is active, hot, and could be entering the flashover stage. If the smoke is laminar, there are two possibilities. The smoke has traveled a long distance, or it has not reached the optimum burning conditions. Smoke color. If the smoke color is brown, it indicates the fire is consuming unfinished wood, a sign that the fire has begun to involve structural members. If the smoke is gray, there are two possibilities. One, that the fire is still consuming moisture, or two, it has traveled a long distance dropping off the carbon. And finally, black smoke. Black smoke indicates the presence of hydrocarbon. So there is a good probability of a room and contents fire with black smoke. During the 360-degree assessment, we want to observe the path of smoke. If there is smoke and or fire from the basement door or window, then we should report it as a basement fire. Likewise, if there's smoke emanating from the attic and not the living space, then we should communicate that we have an attic fire. When smoke or fire is coming from the living space, we should identify that location. We identify it by floor and by side. After the 360-degree assessment, we should be able to predict where the fire has been, what damage it did while it was there, where it's going next, and what will it do when it gets there. This information should be communicated to everyone responding to the incident. Do not forget that we may have different types of fires in different areas of the same structure. For an example, a secondary report relating to fire conditions could be we have a basement fire that has extended to the structure on the first floor Charlie side. This type of information will be valuable to all responders and ensure fireground safety and tactical consistency throughout the incident. This information should be evaluated and communicated prior to any interior operations. So stay tuned for the next tips of the week. We're going to continue to work on secondary size-ups and risk assessments in the upcoming weeks. We will discuss more information that we recommend to be included in this secondary size-up in future command tips. Be sure to practice the perishable skill of size-ups and making good decisions with valuable predictors. And as always, train like your life depends on it, because it does, and be safe out there.